Hi, I'm Lori from Local Life. Welcome to my kitchen. So what could be more southern than a Lowcountry boil? In my opinion, absolutely nothing. As a matter of fact, the Lowcountry boil really started a while ago over probably in the Beaufort area. It was originally called the Frogmore Stew. And what happened were the shrimpers went out and had this huge bounty of shrimp, came back and they had so much shrimp, what do? Well, they invite all their family, friends over, get a big pot, put the shrimp in it, put some corn, put some sausage and some seasonings, and then sit around and feast all night with your friends. It's really a communal type of a meal to have. So I'm going to show you how simple it is, and you'll always do it when your guests come. So let's get started. I've got a big pot of water boiling behind me, and obviously you want a big pot. You can easily do this outside with a gas burner, or I like to do it inside so I can entertain my guests at the same time that I cook. With that, I'm going to go ahead and add my Old Bay seasoning. Old Bay is just, I don't know, it's like perfume to me. I just love it. So I'll go ahead and add my Old Bay, and I just shake it. And as soon as you start getting the aroma of the Old Bay, the whole house just smells like a Lowcountry boil feast. So let's talk about the ingredients first. Obviously, want to start with your shrimp. Try to get it from the local providers here. There are many of them in Hilton Head, Bluffton, and in Beaufort. The local shrimp in our waters are not huge. I get what they call the 21-25 count, which is our version of the large shrimp. If you get them any smaller, they're going to kind of disintegrate in the boil. If you get a jumbo shrimp, it just doesn't work right. You want these to be one biters. Don't get them with the shells off. The shells are where all of the flavor comes. So make sure you keep these on. And that's the fun of a Lowcountry boil, is picking off that shell. The rule of thumb is that if you have to decide how much shrimp that you need, 1/4 pound per person is the rule of thumb. So I have 2 pounds here. So gosh, if I could add that up, how many people do I have? Don't make me add. But anyway, so I could have easily 8 people with this type of a meal. Next we have corn on the cob. I take each ear and I just plop it in half because this is sort of finger food. You want to pick it up and not have to use too many utensils. Then I like to use the red potatoes. I'm also going to be using sausage. And I cut it in pretty little shapes like this because we eat with our eyes, don't forget. And you can use any kind of sausage. This is cooked sausage. You can use beef, you can use pork, you can use turkey. And then I have an onion, and then I have a lemon. So let me go ahead and get those 2 in, and then I'm going to talk about another important part of a Lowcountry boil, which is the cocktail sauce. So simply put, you just take an onion. You don't have to have any skills for this. You just take it and peel it and plop it into the boil. What's cool about all of this is that as the potatoes go in and the sausage goes in, it all just starts to marry together. And that's what the beauty of a boil is. So I'm just going to plop those in real quick. So now we just wait. We have to wait for the sauce to get going a little bit, and we'll put our potatoes in just a minute. All right, it's time to put our potatoes in. So now we're building our flavors. You can buy cocktail sauce, we all know that, but you can also make it at home and make it to your liking. So I use simple ingredients. I use a lemon, I use Worcestershire sauce. This is horseradish, it's prepared horseradish. It has a kick to it. Taste it before you serve it. And then, oh, ketchup, duh, the main ingredient, ketchup. And what you do is you just mix this and mix it and mix it, and then you want to test it and say, home run, first time. Okay, it's showtime. Now, how amazing is this? Look at all this food. This is why you have your family, your friends, everybody over, and I am not even sweating. It is awesome, and it smells amazing. So when you have a boil like this, what do you drink? You have to drink beer, right? So over at Rollers, we have 2 different types of beers that you can try. I have not tried this, it'll be my first time. But they're by Lincoln South. And since blue is the local life colors, I thought I would go ahead and go with the blue. So I'm gonna open that up first and get that all ready to go. And then I'm gonna try a shrimp first because probably have to show you how to peel a shrimp. It's really hard. You take your fingernails and you dive into this to the skin that you don't worry about, the little shells. Oh my gosh, this is perfect. Remember, only 3 minutes to cook these shrimp. Okay, then you get this succulent piece of shrimp, put it in a little bit of our homemade cocktail sauce. If this isn't the best Lowcountry boil you will make, I don't even know what to say. This is amazing. So let's try it with my little beer friend here. Wow. So this is the best thing in the whole world. You pick it up with your hands, you take a bite, and you have the best meal of your life. So enjoy. From my kitchen to yours, bon appetit.